Hi, I'm Andy McNamara, Editor-in-Chief of Game Informer magazine. One of the great parts about being the Editor-in-Chief of a video game magazine is that I get tons of mail from the readers, lots of things that people want to hear and see and learn about. One of the biggest questions I get asked all the time is like, how do I get your job? How do I become a video game journalist? How do I follow through on that kind of dream of sitting around and playing video games every day? So I thought for this issue, I would sit and discuss this. So, for my personal beginning and end, it was a little bit of luck. I was actually out there and they were starting up a video game magazine and they said, hey, will you come write reviews for us? So for me, it was a little bit easier. So I'm going to give you some hints as far as like how to get out there and get noticed. Number one is for myself, and when I'm looking for people to hire, is that I'm looking for people that really know how to write well. And the secret to that is that no one learns how to write entertaining stories and be able to deliver entertaining things about video games unless they go out there and really write. So my best advice to you, first and foremost, if you want to be a video game journalist, is write, and write a lot, and make sure that you do it and that you show it to other people so other people can give you, critiques that actually matter, that will help you become a better writer. One of the things that we look for when we look for writers at Game Informer is we're looking for people that have not only a ton of video game knowledge. Yes, it's awesome that you can beat Halo with your eyes closed and like a disco ball going on in the room at the same time. That is very good to be very good at video games, but it's also very important to know your history, know where video games come from, know the developers, know the publishers. All that information is really, really important because then you know what you're talking about and you can make relationships. Because a lot of those things, as far as understanding how those games interact and work with other things in the industry, is really, really important. Number two is that you need to be a good writer, you need to know how to play video games, but you also need to understand pop culture at large. I think that's very, very important as far as like understanding like a lot of the licenses and licensed games, and we all know that they're generally crap. Yes, we can all make that joke. It's a pretty funny joke. But the important thing is that you understand and can make the references to help you write in a more entertaining fashion. And then finally, of course, is tenacity. And I think that's one that I think is very important. I've had people call me up for jobs and they're like, they just keep calling and they don't give up. I say, hey, you know what? We don't have any jobs right now. We'll have jobs in like a year. And a year later on the dot, they will call back. That to me is dedication. And I think that dedication and perseverance is very, very important. So my advice, of course, is get out there, go to school, take English classes, take creative writing classes. Another great thing to know is, understand making video games themselves. There's a lot of highly reputable video game schools out there where you can learn about game design, and understanding game design and the theories behind game creation is very, very important to being a video game journalist. And then finally, go out there. Anyone can blog. You can blog on GameInformer.com, become a writer. Spend your time talking about video games, playing video games, doing the things you love. Because I can tell you, I can promise you this, if you do something fun, like work at a video game magazine, it's not like going to work every day. It's actually a lot of fun. So get out there, write, have fun, and we'll talk to you later.